Hi guys, Assalamualaikum Munjani. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. So in this video it's going to be a life update catch up. Hi Riley. And I feel like I've been gone for a little while. It's probably been about 3 months, and whenever I take a break,
bedroom. Stay there.
Okay, I'll stay here. Whenever I take a break, there's always something really big that I'm focusing on, or just taking time out to take some stock. So I feel like it would be really nice to kind of refresh, catch up, and get back into the swing of things. I absolutely love sharing content, but I also have realised that I can be like quite guarded and protective of things when they're in motion and they haven't quite crossed the line. So if you've been on my channel for a little while, you know absolutely love starting the year with what I consider to kind of be like affirmations, so kind of linking it to like a biblical sense, but it's just kind of setting the journey out and mapping out what I want to achieve within that year and sort of affirming it, writing it down, that kind of thing. So I've done a video on that before in the past and I'll link it down below. So I was reflecting probably in autumn, just after summer. Things were starting to get a bit better, but it was a bit rocky in terms of the landscape around coronavirus, and I felt like it was really good for me to kind of take a step back and take some time to think about what the bigger picture was for me and my little family. So I was able to kind of take a bit of stock career-wise, re-immerse myself back into my work, because after sort of working from home for 6 months with a child, it was like a bit different. Once Riley had started school, I was like, oh, okay, where am I? How am I doing? Reviewing how I was feeling about the kind of work I do, and just getting back into the swing of things now that I kind of had a bit of a new routine and I was kind of getting back into normality, but not really. So that kind of came with the big thing of getting used to the school run. Riley's now in reception and he's in a local school, and it's been really good to kind of see him thrive. At the moment as I speak, obviously we're in lockdown and I'm back to homeschooling, so I'm using my lunch break to film and share a bit of content, but I was able to kind of try and balance out doing the school run and work and find myself in that situation, and I felt so grateful to be in a position to see him go to school. There was a video that I posted where we did a day in the life, but as I kind of go through this chat, we'll just probably have pictures that just pop up over here to kind of share some of those moments that I'm talking to you guys about. So once we were settled into that, there was a process of kind of looking for a home that I think we'd sort of started on a serious note around April, where we'd got to a point where we had our deposit and we were saving, and then sort of the beginning of summer we'd seen something that we really liked. So obviously you guys can tell that my background is a little bit different, and as I go on and I share more content, I think you're going to get to see snippets of our new home. We were so blessed to have completed in November, so it was in good time just before Christmas, like a month before. But I pretty much went through that process through the summer of kind of getting all the paperwork together, and I think that's another journey that I'll be sharing a bit more about, sort of purchasing through a pandemic and just being able to do that. I feel like it was a major achievement for us, and it was one of the key things that was on our list, sort of purchasing our first home, and I'm really happy, and I'm so grateful to God that we managed to do that. That was a massive life update, and the pictures that we have of like us completing and stuff are my least glamorous pictures, and like I to this day cannot believe that that's what went live and my husband sort of took those pictures, but they're true, they're authentic, and that's just where we were at. I'd done so much work preparing to get myself to that point. That makeup and my hair were the least of my concerns, so I don't look very glamorous, but really pleased with that. And we're really nicely settled in our new home, and we were able to actually get things in time. There were some challenges with lockdowns, like trying to navigate getting furniture in, things like sofas and dining tables. Thankfully we already had like key furniture pieces, so like our beds, wardrobes, that kind of thing, and that was okay. And from our previous property, I had everything in my mother and father-in-law's loft, so like all my kitchen stuff, all my pots and crockery stuff was already in the loft. So when we took that down, it was just a matter of washing that and sorting that out, and thankfully I had my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law at hand to help me with that, and then my parents as well, because we kind of had that gap again before the second lockdown where people were able to be a bit more hands-on. Or was that after the second lockdown? I think after the second lockdown. That's how it just becomes such a blur, all this lockdown stuff. And so yeah, as much as we moved in November, we were able to kind of do the stuff through the summer months. And then another big thing that happened mid-September, I turned 30, which was just amazing, and I'm so grateful to God. And again, because it was literally, I think that's pre the second lockdown, I was able to have an amazing celebration, and I'm just going to keep popping some clips in. And I had, you know, people that were near and dear to me that obviously could make it in mind of kind of the grouping sizes and limits that we had at the time, and I was just so happy to celebrate with them. And then I did little celebrations with my immediate family, but it was really, really nice to celebrate that milestone. And I really felt like I've sort of come into my own in defining who I am and how I feel, and just feeling confident and finding my voice. And I think the last thing is actually just making it into 2021. Like, so grateful to have made it into 2021, and we're just blessed to have our health and still have our jobs and everything, and Riley's happy and thriving. So I hope you guys are keeping well, and that little bit of like catch up then means when I pick up and start going with content, it won't just seem like, where was this girl, what's she been doing? I hope you guys are keeping well. Definitely comment down below and let me know what you've been up to and how you're finding 2021. Until the next video guys, take care, thanks for watching, bye.